Hey, what's going on guys? I'm here with another video. And in this video I will be making an unboxing, or I guess unpacking, of Beyblade MICROS. So this is the spin-off for Beyblade Burst that was created by Hasbro. And like the name says, they are miniaturized Beyblades. So it is ages 8 and up, and it does say that this is Series 1 of them, so there will be more series later on. If you take a look right here, it does say what's inside. So we have one Beyblade MICROS top and one Beyblade MICROS launcher. So it's basically everything you need to get started with these tops. Alright, if you take a look at the front though, we do see what's part of this series. Alright, let's take a look at the back, and it just has a bunch of information. It shows you how to assemble these, I guess. So these are the parts. So it consists of 2 parts and the launcher, of course. And then it has a whole bunch of information right here that's really unnecessary. But anyway, let's open this up. Had to get my X-Acto knife. Alright, let's try to open this now. And I think this is an Amaterios. And I'll explain why I know already. So before I get to this, I do want to explain how you can tell what's already inside the packaging. So you don't need to open the packaging itself, so don't worry about that. But if you look closely right here, and it's a little bit hard to see due to my lighting, if I just take a closer look right here, you can see this small letter right here, and that letter does stand for the Beyblade that's inside. So since this does say A, that means that there will be an Amaterios inside. This is a good way to find out what's really inside, and I guess it kind of gets rid of the blind bag component, but it's better than wasting a bunch of money trying to get the one that you do want. Now, I did not discover this trick. This was discovered by Zenki, so credit to him. But anyway, let's get to the Beyblade itself. So it looks like we have our instructions here. Let's check it out real quick. So it says Beyblade MICROS, gives you a bunch of warning information. And on the back, it gives you instructions as to how to assemble the Beyblade MICROS top. And it also gives you some nice pictures. So I guess I'll take a look at the Minion Launcher first. I mean, if you just compare it to my hand, this thing's tiny. And you also get a really tiny little ripcord. So the launcher looks a lot like Takaratomi's light launcher. It does have that blocky design, but it's really just a piece of plastic. So it's kind of flimsy. But here we have the ripcord, which I said is super tiny, but it looks really cute, so it's funny. Nice little ripcord that you have. But to put it in, I guess you do have to just slide it in. So I guess this is dual spin though, since it does have this arrow pointing that way, and the arrow pointing this way. So there's 2 ways to launch this Beyblade, which is pretty interesting. So this would be for left spin, I guess, and this would be for right spin. Very neat. Alright, here we have the tiny parts. So I guess we'll start with the performance tip. This is supposed to resemble a salt, and it kind of does. It does have those little flames surrounding the tip. But the tip itself is sort of wide. It's kind of a semi-flat tip. And it's blue, which is kind of weird. You'd expect it to be gold like the layer, but that's not the case. That's pretty cool though. And here we have the layer itself. So this is the energy layer Amaterios, and this really does look like Amaterios. It has the gold, but it's only missing the red highlights. And the bottom does show how it works. So that's really neat. Really like how that looks. Alright, let's put it together. It's a simple click, so not too hard. And yeah, this is the entire Amaterios Beyblade. And I have to say, it does look really nice. I'm honestly really surprised with the quality of this. Alright, I am back with my Amaterios and the Micro Amaterios. So this will be a size comparison between the 2. And you can see how tiny this thing is in comparison to the original Amaterios. So this thing looks like a little tiny toy. Well, this thing is like a monster pretty much. So really cool though. I like how much detail Hasbro put into this. Alright, I'll be doing a test launch as well as a test battle against the actual Amaterios, so let's see how that turns out. I am back with my stadium, and one more thing I wanted to touch up on was how to attach this to the launchers. So it's a little tricky, but you just have to attach the micro top to this hole and then attach the ripcord. So Just do it like so. And it is now ready to launch. Like I said, this can also work in left spin, so you just attach it the same way again. And if you touch the ripcord backwards, it is now ready for left spin. Very nice. Okay, let's get to this test battle, and really it's going to be kind of sad for the mini Amaterios, but let's see how it does against the real Amaterios. And there it goes. So let's see how it does. It's actually holding up pretty well. But it just got destroyed. So, kind of sad. So that sums up my unboxing or unpacking of Hasbro's Beyblade MICROS. And honestly, I have to say that these things are pretty freaking awesome. They're really cheap, and it's also a nice way to take Beyblades on the go. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos on Beyblade Burst. And until next time, guys, see ya.